Welcome back to the channel, guys. So like the title says, I tested positive for that dreaded C word. I don't know what we can and can't say on YouTube and Facebook anymore, so you got to be careful. As far as I know, this is the first time that I have had it, and I will tell you, it has literally got me down. I tested positive 3 days ago, and it's been hard on me. This is really the first day I've been able to come outside ever since I tested positive. Rachel and the kids have been having to do all the feeding for me and stuff like that, because like I say, it has really knocked me down. My breathing, just no energy, just feeling really bad, stuff like that. And as you can see, I got the tractor still on the trailer. The last video you guys seen, hauled it down to the lakefront property, and I was trying to get the driveway, you know, all smoothed out, get that little hump knocked out. Well, a little too muddy because we got all that rain. We got like 4.5 inches of rain that day and a few days prior. Well, I had to stop. Well, I was gonna let it dry out for a couple days, and we've had, you know, 99, 100-degree days since then. Well, I've been sick, so I have not been able to get back down there, and things just haven't been going my way. The truck, you guys know I just got the 1-ton truck back, but the other day when I was down there and I was hauling this big tractor back, coming up these hills and stuff, I could tell it just didn't have the pep that it usually does. Well, got to find out that the fuel pump isn't working. It's still running and everything, the truck's still running, but the fuel pump has an aftermarket fuel pump on it. And then I just found just a little bit ago that the fuse was blown in it, so I got that fixed for now, temporary. I'm not sure. I think the fuel pump might be going out in it, might need a new one, so that's something else we'll have to deal with. But after I got sick, things just kind of went downhill. You guys know I tore the tractor up the other day. I didn't actually tear it up, but one of the parts broke on the hydraulic controls on the backhoe, and I went ahead and ordered that part when I got home, and just actually got it in the mail today. And while I went ahead and ordered everything, I actually ordered oil and a new filter for it, because it's time to change the oil and the filters. Just like every piece of equipment we try to keep up with all that. So we're going to open it and make sure those parts actually did come in. See what all we got here. A lot of packing. See the oil, I don't see the parts we're needing. So what we're going to try to do today, if they come, I'm not seeing them. That's the parts I need. Oh boy. Don't tell me I didn't send those parts. Okay. I don't see the parts that I needed. Okay, hold on. There's a bag in here. The brown paper bag is the same as all the colors of this, and I am not affiliated with this company by no means, but ever since we got the old Kubota tractor years and years ago, I have went to this company online, and they have diagrams and stuff that are just, they break down every single part on many manufacturers of tractors, and they have diagrams and stuff. It makes it super easy to order replacement parts, and the company is Masix. I'm not sure where they're out of for sure, but looks like Pennsylvania. I've always had good luck with them. They're really helpful. If you guys need help, you can call them, you can get online and look at those part diagrams, and it makes it really easy. So they had two different parts from what I think I need, and there was two different looking parts with the same part number, so I went ahead and ordered both, and I don't know which one is which. I couldn't tell off of there. So what it is they're called rod end joints is what both of them are called, and these are actual Kubota parts straight from Japan, but they keep them in stock here in the US at Masix.com. So go check them out if you guys are needing tractor parts and stuff like that. I don't know how much I'm gonna video today, guys, because like I said, this is like the first time I've come out. I have to take it very easy still. I'm feeling a lot better, you might say, but when I get up and walk around and stuff, I have to walk around. If I don't, I get really congested and get a bunch of fluid and stuff like in my lungs, and I start kind of coughing and choking a little bit. So if I get up and walk around, it actually helps get rid of that. But then when I walk around, I start getting lightheaded and dizzy, so I gotta take it easy. So anyways, I'm gonna take this cover off these controls and see if we can't get to it and make sure this is the right part. And if we can get this thing fixed, we might take this Lord willing, if I feel like it, we might take this back down to the lake property tomorrow. I got another game plan on what we're gonna do with the driveway, and like I said, I don't even think I was finishing my story a while ago. Got so many different things running here and there. I went ahead, if you guys seen my buddy Dutch at Keeping It Dutch, whenever he bought his off-grid property, one of the first things he did is he put in a long driveway, a very long driveway. And he don't live very far from here, so his ground and terrain's about the same. Well, we have a long driveway, and every time we buy gravel and put the gravel down, over time it just sinks down in the mud, especially in the wintertime when the ground freezes and thaws out and all that. The mud comes up, the gravel goes down. Well, what he did, he got smart, saved a lot of money, and he got some of this stuff. It's a material that comes in these big rolls. It's kind of like an industrial type thing. You'll see, if you're driving down the highway and you see a lot of road construction, they actually use it all the time now. And what they do is they put it down like on top of the raw earth, and then they'll put their gravel on top of that. And what it does is it keeps the gravel from sinking down in the mud. Well, I just got on Amazon and I found a similar product, and I went ahead and ordered a couple rolls. They were kind of out of stock on the ones I wanted, but I was able to get at least 2 rolls, and I think it'll be plenty for what we need to do. So we're gonna try that instead, because you guys seen how muddy that was. It was just a muddy mess, and I think if we just put gravel on there, there was like that much mud, my tires were just sinking down in there. I think if we just put the gravel on top of there like it is now, we're just gonna be wasting money. So stay tuned to that. I wanna get that done, but like I said, I was going to, in the last video you guys seen us down there working on it, or me down there working on it, I was gonna let it dry out for a couple days, but the very next day is when I ended up sick, so I have not been able to make it back down there. Well, guess what? This morning happened. It started storming, and we got about another inch of rain, which I'm not griping by no means. We need it. We've been in a drought, I know, but it just shows you sometimes things don't go as planned, like you plan on it. Goes as planned. It just sometimes life throws you curveballs and you gotta work around it. So the driveway is something we got to get taken care of, but our health is #1 for sure. And then of course the animals and the grass and everything here at the farm, we got to have the rain, so I'm not griping by no means. So anyways, I'm gonna quit gabbing. I'm gonna see if this part fits on there, fingers crossed, and see if we can't get this bad boy fixed. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. So here is the piece that broke. The other piece that's broke is still on the actual lever, so we'll have to, I gotta go get some tools and get that off. But I think one of the reasons that this one broke is because it was loose. This nut was loose right here. So what I'm gonna do while I'm in there fixing this one, I'm actually gonna go get some tools, get some wrenches, and tighten all of them up so I don't break any more. But you can see this is like a little pop metal, and I probably could have welded this and made it work in the meantime, but I seen that they were in stock, so we just went ahead and ordered it, and it looks like I got one of the right ones. I got 2 different sizes. This one looks a little small, so it's a good thing I went ahead and ordered both. Yeah, that looks like the right one right there. Okay, so the part worked, got it back on there and made sure all the other ones were still tight. All the other nuts were tight. I don't know why that one loosened off, but it caused it to break. But it's good to go, as good as new. Hopefully, weather cooperating, we can get that thing back down there. Hopefully I'm feeling good enough and we can get that driveway done, knocked out, so we can move on to some other stuff down at the abandoned property. And I don't know if you guys can see these turkeys, are not on the camera, but I've got a lot of hungry mouths following me around everywhere. They're used to our ritual where we come out and feed every night. When we go in the shop, you have to close the door now or they'll actually follow you in, and they're wanting their food. So let me put these tools up and grab some feed. Is that you guys knocking on the door? There you go. All these little chicks are sure going quickly. Turkeys, everybody. There you go. Still got 7 turkeys and the 2 chickens that were raised with the turkeys. And then everybody else. So what they do is they eat over here. We feed over here when we first go in the shop, so they'll kind of keep them occupied. Go ahead and feed a little bit here, and then whenever we make it to the pico pen and start feeding all those birds and the goats, they eat all the leftovers. So they get to eat twice at least. So like I said, this is the first day I've been out in I think 3 days where I've actually been outside, walk around and check on the animals and feed. Rachel, Caleb, and Kaya's been doing that. Well, now Kaya and Rachel are kind of down and feeling sick, so I told them, let me take care of it. I'm just gonna take it slow. You guys stay in and rest, and if I need you, I'll call Caleb or something. But I told you guys I'd be doing the updates and the progress on the chickens, and just for me not being out here in the last 2 or 3 days, it is just amazing how fast these meat chickens are growing. And they're starting to eat and drink a lot more. You guys hungry? The girls, I'm sorry, the ladies. I keep forgetting you all are pullets. Gotta start calling y'all ladies. I think in a couple days we ought to get the big bird feeder put in here. You guys are eating so much now, we're gonna start filling a lot more feed up, so we don't have to feed so many times a day. And the big waterers, I think you guys are big enough now. Y'all will do just fine. So I'm gonna grab one of these girls. My hands are a little dirty. Let's close this. I got a nosy chicken over there. So this is one of the broiler meat chickens, and I think today, I want to say they're 2 weeks old. Look how big they are already. I mean, just big meaty birds. You gonna win a surprise at the county fair? She said, I'll try. All right, I'll let you go eat. I know you're starving. Here you go. Oh, Joe. Come on, Mo. Here you go, Millie. Oh, you don't think I didn't do anything. Well, can you guys tell if the emus are growing or not? There's Yona egg. Pan over here to Yoshi. Sure look like they're getting bigger to me every day. And then we got Millie over here. Millie, I think Millie's gonna win us an award at the county fair for sure. Either Millie or her male friend that we're taking. I don't remember which one it is. It's one of them with the band. I gotta figure out which one because there's two of them. And then the male and the female duck. Now Champ will be the male. He'll be going back. He's a returning champion, grand champion from last year. We'll see if he can do it again this year. I don't know. And like I said, it did rain this morning, so you can see there's still a little bit of water in the puddles, of course, but not a lot. I don't know where Mojo's coming. It's a little earlier than I usually feed. It is evening time, but it's a little bit earlier. It hasn't been quite as hot here lately, so we've been kind of feeding a little bit earlier again. And Mojo's still used to coming out here right before dark and eating, so we'll have to come back out here and feed him, of course. So this video title is one I didn't really ever want to have to use, but as you guys know, we share all the reality with you guys, the good and the bad, and this is one of the bads, I guess, but it can be good as well because I'm getting over it. We could use prayers. My family could use your prayers for myself and the rest of Caleb, Kai, and Rachel. Like I said, Rachel and Kai is not feeling good now, so they could definitely use your prayers. I think I'm on the healing end of it. I'm just trying to take it slow. As you can tell, my breathing and all that's kind of slowed me down a little bit, so I'm just taking my time, as you can see. But it is very relaxful and peaceful, even though it's like 99 degrees out here and I'm sweating. It's nice to be able to get back out here with my animals. I think Rachel would agree, but the animals are somewhat of a therapy to us. You know, if you're having a bad day or having a bad day at work or something, whatever gives you a bad day, and you come out here and just sit and watch the animals. Of course, they don't talk to you, but they all have their own little characteristics, and sometimes it's just really cool to come out here and relax and watch your animals and just be at peace with them. It's just cool to sit here and watch them eat, if anything else. And then, of course, summertime, you got the bugs and the grasshoppers. Like right now, one of the cool things I've been doing from the couch is the baby turkeys have been in the front yard like all the time, and what they're doing is they go in a pack. There's 7 of them, and they walk in a line, and what they do is they're flushing out the bugs. And every once in a while you'll see one like pop his head up, and you'll see a grasshopper fly off, and then the race is on. Whoever can get to that grasshopper the fastest is the winner and gets a nice little treat. So that's it. So like I said, I was gonna make a short video today. We got the tractor fixed, so be looking out for video soon, hopefully. If I feel like it, I'll get the Cambodian 59 down to the waterfront property, and we'll get that driveway going, and hopefully, I have to check the camera, it says it's getting too hot again. Hopefully we can get that driveway done, and then we can start on trying to pretty up the place, get rid of some of them trees and some of the limbs, and we can, once we do that, then we'll start working on that old rock building and see what that comes up. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed, leave us a comment, like this video, and we'll see you on the next one.